Everyone, Zeddy here again to the brand new video, and Hearthstone has announced the latest expansion, Voyage to the Sunken City, has been officially announced to go live on April 12th. 135 new cards. We got a new minion type, 2 new keywords. We got some cards to review. We're gonna go through that right now, as well as I want to announce, as always, a giveaway out of my pocket. Blizzard might hook us up with bundles later. I'll let you guys know about that. But out of my own pocket for the YouTube channel, I want to give away 1 mega bundle, so 80 packs, 2 gold legendaries, a bunch of other goodies, a new mage portrait, like the 3rd one. Why always mage? I don't know. And two regular pre-orders. So that's 3 out of my own pocket. All I ask for you guys to do, like, comment to this video, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be entered to win. And well, let's get into it. Let's take a look at some of these new cards, the new key mechanics, all that stuff. So we have a new minion type in Naga. We'll see if Naga Sea Witch is updated. Would that be a Naga? I would think it's got Naga in the name. I don't know these Warcraft things, but they're a spell focused minion type that tend to get bonuses for playing spells while the Naga are in your hand. So Spell Coiler is one of them. It's a 2-mana 2/3. If you cast a spell while holding this, discover a spell. So as long as you've been holding this card, you've played a spell, you play Spell Coiler, you discover a spell. Powerful effect. Discovering spells are good. You get a 2/3 body, which is fine. You play a 1-mana spell on 1, you're holding this, you get a Coiler. It could be a bad top deck if you don't have other spells, but overall, discover cards typically see play, and it's a premium stat tribal minion. All you have to do is cast a spell. You don't even really need to run Nagas or anything other than this one. So I will give this a 3 out of 5. I think it sees meta play. Seems like a solid card, and in Wild, probably not so much, where there's just a lot of better options, but not too bad. So I'll give it 2 out of 5 in Wild. We have Serpent Wig. Give a minion +1/+1. If you played a Naga while holding this, add a Serpent Wig to your hand. So it's kind of like go infinite as long as you have enough Nagas, right? You play a Naga, you play Serpent Wig. It comes back, or you add another copy, and then you can keep doing that over and over, but you have to keep playing it. Like, I imagine a new copy you have to refresh with the new Serpent Wig. Palm Reading and Ismani are both leaving standard, so the mana cheat implications on this are a little bit less unless they replace it with more. Hopefully they don't. So as a result, we've seen with like Libram of Wisdom going infinite, it's really good when it's 0, not as good when it's 1. And this, you have to play Nagas, and Libram just comes back no matter what. I think this is kind of weak, but we'll have to see what other support. Maybe it goes with some other stuff. But as it stands in Standard Wild, I have to give it a 2. We have the new Colossal keyword. Wow, the voice crack. Zeddy is freaking excited. The ocean floor is has too many massive monsters, unlike you've ever seen before. These giant creatures are too big to fit on 1 card. Minions with the Colossal keyword come with extra appendages that synergize in their main body in powerful ways. So it summons another minion with it, and they're summoned with the main body even if the Colossal minion wasn't played from hand. So that's interesting. Even if it gets like cheated out by a Dirty Rat, it would still summon the Colac Shell. That's my interpretation. If you cheat it out, you still get the other piece as long as it gets the board space permits it. So here we have a Druid legendary. It's a beast, 7-mana 6/5, and it has immune while you control Colac Shell. It says Colossal +1, so I guess that means you get, if it said +2, you would get 2 shells. I'm not sure how that works. We'll find out more, but you get taunt, you get some health gain. Is that good enough? I don't know. It feels weird, but Druid is losing so much big stuff, and this is something that Guff can curve into. You play Guff into Colac, that keeps you alive. You also have Onyxia Scales. It can go into Kazakhstan or whatever. I don't know. Big Druid legendaries typically suck. This seems unimpactful. Only 6 attack for 7 mana. Yes, it's immune, and you get some taunt, but this taunt is 0 attack, but you gain it armor. I'll give it a skeptical 3 out of 5, but overall, minions like this, it's hard to evaluate. It's a whole new mechanic. It's a really cool new mechanic, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 in Standard Wild skeptical, but I like big Druid stuff, so I'm pretty excited for it. And then we have another new keyword in Dredge. Don't you hate it when the 1 card you need is at the very bottom of your deck? Not anymore. Dredge is a new keyword that lets you look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck and pick 1 bubble to the top of your deck. You combine these cards, these new cards to Azuresian cards? I don't even know what that means. That send a powerful sunken card to the bottom of your deck, whether it's Sunken Treasures, your cool new legendary, or well-timed damage spell. So you put Dredge will basically pick a card from the bottom of your deck. You get to see the 3 bottom cards, and you put 1 to the top of your deck. You'll draw it the next draw. I guess that's the way it works. We have Pirate Warrior support, thank goodness. Raid the Docks needs some help. We have Tuskar Trawler, 2-mana, 2/3 Pirate, Battlecry Dredge. So you get to tutor a draw. This will go into Pirate Warrior in Standard because there's not a ton of pirates. It's a cheap one, and you tutor your draw. So this gets a 3 out of 5 in Standard because it goes into Pirate Warrior. I don't think you're playing this in much else unless you have a very specific deck you're building around, but we'll have to see if that happens. In Wild, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 because I just don't think, even where you have Lorekeeper Polkelt, sorry, where you can actually put stuff to the bottom of your deck in order and then dredge it out, you just don't really need to do that, do you? I don't know. Interesting. Ambassador Phelan, 4-mana, 4/5, so Yeti getting power crept again. Battlecry, put 3 colossal minions on the bottom of your deck, so you can basically make it so you want to draw these big ass giant minions later on in the game. It's kind of like a Lorekeeper Polkelt, right? And if you really want, you can put them at the bottom of your deck and then dredge it out if you want to draw at a specific point. So cool deck manipulation. I have no idea how good this will be, but I'll give it a playable 3 out of 5 in Standard and Wild, because if we saw with Lorekeeper Polkelt, this effect can be powerful. It's not quite as good, I think, as a Lorekeeper Polkelt in that way, but I wouldn't sleep on it. It seems like it has potential. We have Ashen Sweeper. Dude, I'm gonna have to learn how to say this. 3-mana, 3/4 Mech, a new Mech. Battlecry, put a Sunken Sweeper on the bottom of your deck, and this is a Sunken Sweeper, which is another 3-mana, 3/4 Battlecry. Add 3 random mechs to your hand. Mech Mage is back. Mech Mage is back. I mean, you get some value, you get some anti-fatigue. Is this good? Until I see some support that says so, I really doubt it. That I don't know, in Wild, where Mech Mage could be a thing with Mech Warper and Snow Chugger and Piloted Shredder and all of that, perhaps. Maybe it's good there, but yeah, overall, not amazing. So that's all the cards so far. We have the pre-purchase. I have to say, this doesn't get my blood going. This doesn't get me super excited for the expansion when we got all this other broken stuff going. I have to say, this is, I know I want to hype the expansion up, but this seems really underwhelming compared to the broken stuff going on in the game right now. But that is only, 2, 4, 6, 8 cards. They talk about, oh, and sorry, there's a new legendary. There's also a new legendary that goes right now. If you log in right now, Blade Master Okani, Battlecry, secretly choose to counter. Oh my God, the second ever use of the counter keyword. Counterspell, no longer the only card that uses counter. Counter the next minion or spell your opponent plays while this is alive. So they can't play it. I guess if it's countered, it'll get destroyed. That's what counter typically does. It destroys something. So if they play a minion, it'll just blow up or just not account. And same with the spell. But if this dies, it doesn't work. This is like Archmage Vargoth annoying. It's a 4-mana 2/6 all over again. But if you log in right now, you'll get it for free. That's a powerful effect. That's really freaking annoying. It's only one thing. And you get to secretly choose if it's a minion or a spell. So if you're going into spell deck, you pick it. So that's really good. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. It's really annoying disruption, but I kind of like it. It can actually be disruption against a combo deck, potentially. Kind of clunky, but it's a disruption type, and it's free. You can play it for free. It's probably the best card of the ones revealed, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so far the card's not super overwhelming, but they're going to announce the patch notes for details on Battlegrounds, Mercenaries, and more, so we can check that out. There's some patch notes here. They're adding armor or new Battlegrounds heroes. You can check out these patch notes if you want. There's mercenary updates, general updates. I just don't really care about mercenaries. I apologize. Looks like some new mercs. You can check that out. I'll review that later. If they've actually improved the mode, that'd be great. Book of Mercenaries Dawngrasp is coming. New bounties. There's a legendary quest chain for a special dwarf skin. That looks incredible. And bug fixes, a bunch of bug fixes, which I don't have time to go through, but hopefully some achievement stuff, some quality of life stuff has changed. The core set and the rotation stuff, they said will come a bit later than usual. And the final reveal will be on April 5th. Will tie into the upcoming Hearthstone year. So that's kind of everything. We still don't know everything. We need the next year, the roadmap, the Tavern Pass, the new rewards track. Of course, I'll keep you updated on all of that. But like, comment, subscribe, enter the giveaway, and hopefully some more of these cards look a little bit more spectacular. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.